Hey, what's up, Dixie T here? And as what y'all know, Plaxico Burress is now going to be serving 2 years in jail. And to me, I don't really see any positive. I don't really, feel like it's great, yay! I'm feeling great, but I feel like I knew this was going to happen, but I feel sorry for the guy. I know he did something concurrently and utterly stupid, but it doesn't make the fact that I still don't feel sorry for the person. I mean, to me, a guy who spends like 2 years in jail, 2 years in jail in federal prison, I'm like, why? I mean, he only hurt himself. I think that maybe he should have got like a pat on the back, or maybe like probation, something like that. But 2 years? I really don't know what's going on here. I mean, to me, I'm sure Mayor Bloomberg is going to pat himself in the back, but it's funny that he couldn't do this, focus on this crime, but yet the crime that happened, when the financial system crashed and these CAOs fucked up, he let that shit pass. I know, it's a worldwide thing, and maybe, but I don't know. I mean, that was a cheap shot, but I'm just feeling frustrated that this country has the whole justice system has put different priorities in some shit. For example, what Stallworth did, driving and killing a person, got 20+ days. Or child molestation people, and I don't want to compare them to, but child molestation. Most cases, I think the max is like, what, year? 2 years? Someone emailed me or video something if I'm lying or something, but to me it's less than that. I mean, just to me, it doesn't, I don't really feel that we put the priority in crimes. I mean, gun laws and gun licensing, I think as well, I'm pretty much on the side of saying people should be able to protect themselves. And I know people don't think that, we should use the call. No, I mean, we have been lulled by people. I mean, the thing is, the real truth is, folks, we have been lulled to security saying, other people are going to protect us and save us. In fact, no one's going to save us. No one's going to be that white and shine. There's no Spider-Man, Batman, or anything else. We have to protect ourselves. And I think that's the problem in society, is that we let other people do the protecting for us. I mean, the cops are not there to come protect you. The cops are coming after the fact, Sure, they, like when you call the cops, they don't set up a crime scene or get the names. They go after the pursuit. They go after the pursuers. They don't prevent crime. They actually do one of two things. In less cases, they stop trying to stop a crime from happening. They don't stop a crime from happening, but they come up there when a crime usually when a crime does happen, or they come in like in the middle of something when a crime is happening or something. Most cases say a gunfire shootout or this, that, and the other. But to me, the whole idea of this whole Plaxico Burress getting 2 years is, and some people, I think it was more done in his, I think his Facebook says page, and I don't know. You can search his stuff. I don't really know whether he's on Facebook or not. Maybe MySpace or whatever. Said that after 4 years, he's done in the NFL. He's leaving this country because he said that Stallworth killed a guy, got 20 days, but yet his boy Plaxico got 2 years. He said, "Screw this country." He's leaving this place. He said, "Screw it. I don't want to be. This justice system's fucked up. I'm leaving. You don't care." He's gone. And what I gotta say about that is I'm not one of those guys who say, he's crazy. But I mean, to me, he is right in the aspect that this country needs a complete utter overhaul in the justice system, a clean overhaul in a lot of places. Not just the justice system, healthcare, the whole political system, which I might do another random about that because I think that's an important thing that we discuss as well. That the futility of just having Republican, Democrats, and all the bullshit with that. But to me, it seems that this whole justice, this whole gun law thing, which I'm trying to get. I got 5 more minutes I can talk. Damn, it's time limit. But this whole gun laws and things like that, to me, it seems to me that it only punishes the citizen. And I'm not for giving everybody a gun. I think most people would agree with me in saying, hey, if you do get a gun, you go to have psychological tests, this, that, and the other, making sure that the person is wired right, which I think most people are, who are responsible with their weapons. Make sure they go to mandatory gun ranges, get testing, this, that, and the other. And that's what I think most people would be for. Real type of, say, gun control, say, we're not going to take away people's guns and rights, but we are going to make sure that people who are responsible, make sure they are responsible. Make sure to say, okay, we're not going to punish the people who are responsible. We're not going to punish people responsible, but instead let's try to have, let's try to make sure the people who are criminals, let's try to treat, let's try to each aspect with gun laws and everything else, like with case-up-case basis, instead of just a wiping clean statement, like a wiping clean law saying gun law, gun control, this, that, and the other. I honestly think the best type of things you can do is just conceal carry and things like that, because it really helps people. It really, just exactly saying, you don't know who's carrying, who's packing. You don't know what's going to happen to him. You don't know who's going to happen to the person. Like, this guy might be packing. Boom, shoots the criminal, or shoots the robber, rapist, or what have you. It seems to me that we as a society, instead of doing something that's smart, we do things that, in the end, hinder majority. We hinder the majority, the responsible ones, and the responsible people. And hopefully maybe things will change in a couple of years. Because, hey, even our lovable President Obama is pretty much against guns. So that's change you can't really believe in. But this is just my opinion. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm right, I'm right. UCT here. Peace and love. I will see y'all when I see y'all. Peace.